Hi, this is Jordan. I want to thank you for watching my presentation at Skyfall 2020. I was blessed to do it. I hope that I was able to bless you too as well. I was under a time constraint, and because of that, there's a lot of things that I did not hit that I really truly wanted to hit. So really quick, I'm just going to give you an extra few minutes of just a few things that I really truly hope blesses you or blesses people that you know, that might help some people wake up to what's really going on. Take care and God bless.
And I want to say something else. One of the things that I learned from whistleblowers from the cabal itself is that they have to work within something they call the rules. And this is very, very important. So I really want to make sure that this gets into the film. The rules are a body of spiritual principles that they must follow in order to be allowed to exist. Now, what do I mean by allowed to exist? I mean that they are aware that there are benevolent forces that will prevent them from achieving their goals unless we give them permission to enslave us. Now think about that. Well, I didn't give them permission. So why did they put this plan for 3 world wars on display in a book that's hanging there open behind glass in the British Museum Library of London? Because the rules state that they have to tell us what they're doing. Therefore, if we allow it to happen, we have consented to tyranny, we have consented to enslavement. Now, if you get into the secret history of the cabal, this was rediscovered by Queen Elizabeth, the original Elizabeth that we've heard about from the 1500s. Queen Elizabeth's royal astrologer, a man named John Dee, who is the prototype of the wizard with the long beard, the hat, and what he did was to rediscover, through these ancient documents that were in the Vatican, the technology of how to access what they considered to be spiritual beings that were useful to them, but what we would consider to be demonic or evil beings. These beings need to be accessed through a very complex set of rituals and ceremonies. You cannot just ask for them to show up. You have to follow very elaborate and specific protocols. If you follow those protocols, it's like having an IP address, which is what we use to go online in order to notate a website. Every website has its own IP address. These spiritual beings, such as Baal and Moloch, which they still do ceremonies for today, such as in Bohemian Grove, there is a giant effigy, stone effigy of an owl. That's the god Moloch. The god Moloch goes all the way back to Rome and Carthage, in which they were offering child sacrifices to this god in exchange for power. So John Dee rediscovered the technology of how to draw the magic circles, how to say the right incantations, how to actually do black magic on a governmental level. This is what people are going to have so much trouble with once disclosure happens, is that these people actually practice black magic, and they are very, very good at it.
CBS News. Social media is a tool of the CIA. Seriously, it says. You don't need to wear a tinfoil hat to believe that the CIA is using Facebook, Twitter, and Google. Exclusive. Google, CIA invests in future of web monitoring. Wired. This is mainstream news. They're telling you that Google and the CIA work together. You don't think that your intel is maybe propaganda? $123 new cases. Doesn't matter. Pick any 3 numbers you want. I chose 1, 2, 3. 3 days ago. 123. ABC News 9 hours ago. 123. One day ago, 123. 3 days ago, 123. Let's try a different number to just... Hey Amanda, give me 3 random numbers.
876.
876. 876 new cases. Hey, 2 weeks ago. 876. It doesn't matter, it's all fake. 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 1 day ago. There you go. That one's brand new, 876. 11 hours ago, 876. 16 hours ago, 876. We'll try one more. Give me one more random number.
666.
Okay, 666. Why not? 666 new cases. 1 week ago. 1 week ago. 1 week ago. 1 week ago. 1 day ago, right here. Just 666 new tests administered. South Carolina sees. Tennessee report says. Idaho, it doesn't matter. El Paso. Business Insider. World Health Organization says there is no need for healthy people to wear face masks. Day after the CDC told all Americans to cover their faces. Mixed messages here. This is Twitter. This is the CDC on Twitter. The CDC does not currently recommend the use of face masks to help prevent novel coronavirus. ABC News, CDC, and WHO offer conflicting advices on masks, and experts tell us why. This is California Globe. I don't really believe in a globe, but here we go. New CDC study finds majority of those infected with COVID-19 always wore masks. Newsbreak. Dr. Fauci admits health experts lied about masks at the beginning of corona pandemic.
Not to be a downer on a Friday night, but before we go, I need to tell you, those of us in New York and the Northeast, we're worried about you, our friends and our loved ones and our viewers across the country, now more than ever, really. This new COVID surge is awful. So follow the Fauci. So please, follow the Fauci. Scientists tell us the months ahead will be historically bad unless you make a personal decision to follow the Fauci. Follow the Fauci. Wear a mask, socially distance. Follow the Fauci, and we'll get through this.
Como News. Why the CDC doesn't want you to wear a mask with a vent. Because they don't want you to breathe. This is the agenda right here. We'll likely be wearing face masks, even after a COVID-19 vaccine rolls out. People need to understand that the mask comes before the mark. This is all biblical. Quite literally, it's only one letter away. M-A-S-K, M-A-R-K. You cannot go into stores to buy or sell or do anything without wearing a mask. It's the mask of the beast. Okay, I'm not saying it's the mark, but it's the foreshadowing. It is what comes before the mark. Here we go. Revelations 13:16-17. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. I'm not saying the mark is the mask. I'm saying the mask comes before the mark. The mark will be the vaccine. Combating the effect of mask wearing from PN Medical. This is real. www.pnmedical.com. The mask is the foreshadowing to the mark of the beast. Here we go. Revelation 16:2. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast. Sores for the people that took the mark. sores for people that wear the mask. Healthline.com. Healthline. Face masks may be irritating your skin. How to stop it. Health.com. Face mask skin irritation is a real thing. Here's what a dermatologist says you can do. This is why it matters. Revelations 14:10. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. This is an eternal issue. You take the mark, you go to hell, and the mark is the vaccine. For more information on that, I highly recommend watching Pastor Dean Odell's The Mark of the Beast is Here. Thank you for watching. Go ahead, feel free to share this video from Pastor Dean Odell's page, or even share it from my page. My YouTube is www.youtube.com/sightunveiled. That's SIGHTUNVEILED. Just have a good day. God bless.